problems. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. And we are day 13 days and a couple hours away from 14 days into the worst presidency, the worst stewardship of a large nation since Typhoid Mary had sex with an orangutan. Their child became Damien Thorne, and everything is gone to shit. But before I talk about how bad this country is, let me go ahead and give a shout out to my sponsors. Yay! Sponsors! Before I do all of that, hold on. Sorry about that, YouTube. I know you guys are like, it's like a John Paul King video, isn't it? I'm like, oh, you know. Never in my life have I ever seen a guy record the worst videos that give you both vertigo, vitiligo, and stupidity at the same goddamn time. John Paul King over in TikTok, kids. Go look at him. His videos are fantastic. They're like, what if you were getting what if you were eating bad sushi? Now, what if you were eating bad sushi on a roller coaster that doesn't slow down? It goes right through it just keeps looping around. I wonder why get that son bitch up out of here. Before I begin, let me go ahead and give not shout out, but let me introduce to you the Percolators. Percolate nicely. These people are fantastic. They stay in my house. I don't know why, but they do. What do you mean, what's with the mic? Hey, TikTok, what is going on with my mic? Oh, it's loud. My bad. Hold on. My bad. I'll try. Does that sound a little bit better? I'll turn it down a little bit. If my mic is too loud, y'all just give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, middle finger, whatever. Like, hey, man, you're deafening me, you stupid ass. And let me give a shout out to the whole grouping of coffee beans. Without you guys, we'd be drinking tree bark in the morning. So coffee beans, I love y'all. Don't ever act like y'all don't. This show is brought to you in part by Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs. Fantastic candles, great merchandise, inspired by some of your favorite content creators, myself included. Glitterwigs.com. This show is brought to you in part by California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. SmoothCA.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MelExcellence.com. This show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Oh, Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com and check out their gear. I'm getting that leather jacket in 2025. Just want y'all to know that. So does everybody have their beverage? Does everybody have their beverage? Because if not, now is the time to get it because I have to go refill my cup. My drink and my two-step. A drink and my two-step. Got my drink and my two-step. Hold on a second. Coffee time. Woo! How you gonna have a show about coffee and not have coffee in your cup? One more thing, whether you're on TikTok, which you can see on the screen, I'm not yelling chaos. I'm just loud. I even turned the speaker because I don't have this connected to this. So there it is. So one more thing. If you're on TikTok, you can see it on the screen. But if you're on YouTube, you don't. So the Sound of Coffee shop is open. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. Check out some of the gear that you guys will be able to get. It's fantastic. Trust me. The Mother F Donald Trump shirts are available and they come in orange. Kay, go right ahead. I mean, put it in the chat, I guess. So we are in day 13 and a half of the worst presidency in American history. Right now, we are in a trade war with everybody except that one country that shot arrows in dude's ass when he tried to bring Jesus to him. Every other country we're in a trade war with, that we're going to lose. We're going to lose. Why is it that these 13 days have felt like the 4 millennia that the Space Marines in Warhammer have experienced? Like, all right, so Kay says, there's a special election in Florida on April 1st. We have a chance to flip the seat if we can get Dems to vote in this special election. All right, Kay, I need you to make videos about that so that people know what you're talking about, because I don't live in Florida, but goddamn it, if we can flip the seat, we can flip the seat. That would be fantastic. So I need you to make a video, tag me in it, please. Thank you very much. This is the longest 13 days in American history. I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all understand how long these 13 days feel. These 13 days feel like we have all been. There is a movie that's based on a book called All Quiet on the Western Front. The movie is on Netflix. It was nominated for Academy Awards and all that other good shit, right? Right? Yeah, thank you, Ghost. So it's about young men who are graduating high school or whatever and can't wait to be in the war. And then it shows what happens to them. And from what I understand, it is a hard watch. Like All Quiet on the Western Front in the book was a hard read. I should know. I read the damn thing. But it just feels like we are all quiet on the Eastern Front over here. This has been the longest goddamn 13 days I can remember. Okay? Our president, the head of the executive branch, the face of America on the world stage. Oh, I'm about to, hey, SC, don't worry about it. I'm about to talk about that too. Like, that man blamed a concept invented by white people who were mad at black and brown and gay and trans and Native American and other people achievement he blamed that for a plane crash. Take this walk with me. Take this walk with me. We gave this shit flags last week. And this week we gotta, I I want you to think about that. Why is every day the what's in a box scene from 7? Why is every day under this man? Why does it feel like we're all going, oh, what's in a box? Every day. For 13 days, we have all been going, oh, what's in the box? Every day. We all need some milk. This man blamed diversity, equity, and inclusion for a midair collision. This man blamed diversity, equity, and inclusion for a plane crash. Who the? I swear, every day, this is what we've been in the Dubicon. But even in the Dubicon, I didn't expect this. How is it that every day is what's in a box? Every day. Exactly. He signed an executive order blaming Obama and Biden for a plane crash that happened under his administration. What's in the box? I'm gonna find that sound clip. Tomorrow, there will be a sound clip going, oh, what's in the box? Even if I had to create the mother. Every day. And while we're sitting there going, oh, what's in the box? You know what John Doe is doing? Because John Doe knows what's in the box. But you know how John Doe knows that? Because he's the one that did it. While we're all sitting there going, I cannot believe this son bitch just blamed a airplane crash on DEI. Elon Musk is getting your personal goddamn information. Jessica, I'm working on it. I'm probably going to end up having to plug an Ethernet cable in here, but I want you to think about that. Elon Musk now has access to all of your personal information. Like Chaos King said in the TikTok chat, he does not even have the clearance for that. And yet he is forcing people in the office. Hold on. Christine, you can't hear my soundboard? God dog it. I wonder what the hell's going on up here today. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Hold on. I need y'all to make that make sense. The Office of Personnel Management is being taken over by people who do not have the clearance to be in the servers of the Office of Personnel Management. He is literally in places he don't got the goddamn clearance for. Why? Why does Elon Musk need my social security number, my address, my telephone number? Why does he need to know how much in social security disability I get? And in what is it? Veterans benefits I get? Why does he need to know that? Why does he need to know that? It's not his goddamn business. But now he has access to it. He now has access to it. Now, we all know that the Office of Personal Management is a government agency that takes care of government officials. All the people, the federal government officials, all those people you hate, they fall under Office of Personnel Management. Donald Trump is trying to force all of these people out so that he can bring in his own personal nut huggers. Why? See, this is where I got a problem with the mainstream media. You both sides us into this bullshit, bitch. You did. Don't think you didn't. Your punk ass inability to call shit what the fuck it is. Excuse my friend. See, I did it already. See, I'm mad and I did it. I know angry. I'm killing you, Smalls. I'm sorry. But truth is truth. When you wanted to both sides every damn thing, we now believe that this is a bipartisan sort of situation. It's not. It's not. Edwin R. Murrow is turning in his grave because of you people. Edwin R. Murrow is turning over in his grave because of you. Because you decided, well, we got to have both sides. I need you to understand something. No, you don't. No, you don't. If one side is evil, you don't need it at the table. I argue with your mama. Do not argue with me. Good morning, my niece Swords. How you and Spicy doing? Y'all be safe up there, please. You, listen. I know everybody has friends, or some of y'all, some incels don't, and it's their fault, so whatever. But I know y'all have friends. I know y'all have friends. If your friends come to you with a bad idea, and another friend says, hey, yo, that's a bad idea, you shouldn't go with the goddamn bad idea. Somebody come up and tell you, hey, son, you know, we can rob the liquor store around the corner. That dude's got like $10,000 in the safe. I know I saw it. Your other friend's going, are you out of your goddamn mind? Nobody robbing nothing. We're not trying to go to jail. Them shits don't balance out. On the one hand, one guy wants you to commit a felony and end up upstate. The other guy's like, no, don't freaking do that. I'm trying, Angry. I'm trying, but I'm getting pissed. Getting pissed. Some shit you just say, nah, I'm good. Some shit you just say, nah, I'm good. When somebody comes onto your show, they have all these degrees in meteorology, meaning they study weather. They say, hey, we need to stop using aerosol cans. We're cooking the planet. It's not your time to find somebody that works for an oil industry or an aerosol can industry who says, well, actually, we've done our own studies and we think if you spray aerosol in the air, it actually heals the ozone layer. Shut your dumb ass up. You don't shut your stupid ass up. The hell is wrong with you? You don't. No, you don't. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. You don't. There is no both sides to this shit. And I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get to the myth of why Fox News exists. The cancer that it is. See, Richard Nixon wanted what basically amounted to state-run media. Media where the president or whoever controls controls the flow of information. Now, this was Nixon wanting this, right? You know what I mean? This was Nixon. There was a very young Roger Ailes that worked in the Nixon administration, right? So he said, it's doable. It's doable. Now, this was before Roger Ailes' penis turned into a hamburger helper. Go look it up. Go look it up. Just go look it up. Go look it up. Just go look it up. So he tried to make this thing happen under the Nixon administration. He worked for Mike Douglas, the Mike Douglas show, you know, like the talk show. And then an opportunity arose. Ronald Reagan got rid of the fairness doctrine. That was the first domino. See, when there was a fairness doctrine, you couldn't just go on television and say some old crazy shit without somebody going, what the hell did you just say? No, that's completely wrong. And here's how we know it's wrong. And we're going to give you the information. That was what the fairness doctrine did. Now, flash forward. When Reagan got rid of the fairness doctrine, Bill Clinton's saxophone coochie blowing ass, he got rid of the idea of monopolies. He did. He also signed like a telecommunications act. All of this contributed to Rupert Murdoch hooking up with Roger Hamburger Helper Cock Ailes to create Fox News. The whole rationale that they gave, the entire rationale that those two sons of bitches gave, was that the news was too liberal. The news was too liberal. We're talking about an industry that gave us Walter Cronkite, David Brinkley, Ted Koppel, Dan Rather, Tom Brokaw, Peter Jennings. It gave us Barbara Walters. These people who did their goddamn job. What is the left-leaning liberal bent to the Vietnam War? Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry. What is the liberal bent to the Iran-Contra affair? The Iran hostage situation. Where was that liberalism there? Where was it? Oh, you can't find it? Exactly! We were literally inundated by people on the right whining because their punk ass ideas sucked. They sucked so hard. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that joke. I'm not gonna say that joke. I'm not gonna say that. That would have been a Diane Sawyer. Thank you, Jay Thomas in the YouTube chat. Too liberal. Too liberal. And there needed to be balance. Balance. How do you balance the Iran hostage situation? Somebody, I'm soliciting some ideas. If you're on the YouTube chat, if you're on the TikTok chat, I am soliciting ideas. I'm gonna give you a scenario, find the liberal bent in it. Give me the liberal bent on the Vietnam War. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on. Anybody. Anybody. Anybody in the class. Anybody in the class. Give me the liberal bent. Give me the liberal bent to the Iran-Contra affair. It's Carpe D's nuts, ain't it? Give me the liberal bent. Give me the liberal bent to Chernobyl. Because it had to be reported on. Where was the liberal bent on that one? Hold on, wait. Don't hurt yourself, because it literally might be. Exactly. Exactly. There never was a liberal bent to the news. When corporate interests got into it, it became a problem. Every news division in ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Los Angeles Times, the Kansas City Star, newspapers, magazines, news divisions were losing money. But it didn't matter because they were reporting news. At PBS NewsHour, these people, their whole goddamn job is to tell you the truth. There is no left or right to that shit. None, zip, zilch, zero. But for some reason, we let people like Rush Limbaugh tell us there was. We let Mark Levin tell us it was. We let Sean Hannity tell us it was. We let Rupert Murdoch and Roger Hamburger Helper Cock Ailes tell us it was. So there had to be a counterbalance. It's a counterbalance to something that don't even goddamn exist. I need to get my twin brother a new suit. He don't exist. I don't have a twin brother. I need to get my twin brother a brand new pair of shoes. I don't have a twin brother. Who thinks like that? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Hey, yo. Hey, man. I went and got your daughter a new dress and some shoes because I think she probably need it later on in life. You're looking at me like, bruv, I don't have any children. The hell are you talking about? I ain't got no kids. Why you buying dresses and shoes for an invisible child? I'm calling your house telling you your extended warranty on your car is about to expire. You don't have a car, so it's like, I'ma buy you something for something you don't have. I'm gonna give you an entire stereo. This is an actual true story. This is when I knew crackheads could get anything, okay? And they don't believe in the concept of no, or that's a concept I don't have. This is a true ass story I'm about to tell y'all. I am 17 years old in Kansas City, Missouri. Soundboard's low. What the shit? I am 17 years old in Kansas City, Missouri. And I am on my way home. I am taking the bus. I am taking the bus home. I have a bus pass. A whole ass rockhead, crackhead, when them boys own that thing. How is it hard to hear the goddamn soundboard? All right, this is starting to piss me off because it shouldn't be like this. Turn my damn shit down and all other kinds of shit is going on. It's starting to piss me off. I've got major reverb. This show is going off the rails and it's my fault. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. Try something. All right, try something else. Hold on.
He needs some milk.
Can y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
He needs some milk.
Let me know if it was too loud. Let me know if it was too low. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Is it loud enough?
He needs some milk.
Y'all heard that, right? Okay. Back to the story. Again, I am 17 years old. I ain't graduated high school yet. My mom won't let me drive the car she wants to give me, which is a Chevy Chevette with no power steering. Horrible. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, I am sitting on a bus stop with a bus pass, piece of paper, taking a bus to go home. A whole ass crackhead rolls up on me with an entire stereo system in a shopping cart. This man then proceeds to describe all the cool shit in this cart. He's got two 10-inch speakers, big ass bass speakers. Damn thing was huge. He got an entire amp attached to the 10-inch speakers. He got all 4-door speakers, all the wires and all, whole thing. He got the little itty bitty speakers that you had in the damn dashboard. He got them. I don't know how he did it, and I don't want to know. And he has a Pioneer tape deck. The whole Pioneer tape deck, including the mounting from inside the truck or inside the car. The mounting. This man rolls up and gives me the greatest sales pitch I have ever heard for anybody trying to sell some shit, and that includes cooch. This man described every single thing in this cart and then offered to sell it to me for $150.
And here we go.
I look at this man. He can see and hear me. I look at this man and I say, dude, I don't have a car. You're trying to sell this to me while I'm on a bus stop. I don't own a vehicle. I literally have a bus pass in my hand. What the actual I didn't say Phil Florin, Phil. I said big F-bombs. What the F am I going to do with an entire stereo system when I don't have a car? Do you know what this man said to me? This crackhead said to me, okay, I'll take $75.
Why?
He said that. He said that. Okay, I'll take $75.
Why?
I was about to whoop his ass. I was 17, filled with the milk of masculinity. I was gonna knock him the F out in the bus game. I explained to this man I ain't got no car. He caught me on a bus stop. I'm on a bus stop with a bus pass and a book bag. I ain't got no ride behind me. I am on a bus stop. And when informed of this, that man said, okay, I'll take 75.
Get your ass in hot the Bible guy watching.
You got to be, that best encompasses our media debate. You gonna sell me some shit for you gonna sell me the stereo system for a car I don't have.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
That is what our Chaos said. At least he discounted it. Chaos, come on, man, with that bullshit. See, me and Chaos King are in the same age range. He's like 2 years older than me. He knows people have done this. Do not let Chaos King fool you. Yes, he looks like, yes, he does look like light-skinned Gandalf, but do not let that man fool you. You know damn well this story is not unique because he's probably heard somebody had that same damn thing happen to them. I know damn well he done sat there and been like, bruh, he wanted you to do what? Buy a whole stereo system while you're on a bike? Yeah, that's a crackhead. So explain it. So that's the one cool thing me and Chaos King have in common. We basically had mirror lives. He was just 2 years older than me when it happened. Like, hey man, did a crackhead offer you a stereo system while you was on a bike? Yeah. That same one did it to me. Did you buy it? I was walking. That's what our media did. And it has now come to this. Our media failed us, but they sold us a lot of shit we didn't want. Now news divisions make money, but they don't make no damn sense. This is why CNN, Jeff Zucker can say he's bad. Jeff Zucker said Donald Trump is bad for the nation, but good for our ratings.
Bruh.
Donald Trump is bad for our nation, but good for our ratings. That's like having a dry book of matches and lighting your wooden life raft on fire in the middle of the Atlantic with sharks around you. Who the...
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Hold on, Michael Pruitt said, that was a hell of a deal, Thomas. I watched a guy get stabbed over in Alpine. Listen, I seen some shit. I need y'all to think about that. Jeff Zucker, the head of CNN, said Donald Trump is bad for our nation, but good for our ratings. That literally is like setting your wooden life raft on fire as you find yourself in the middle of the Atlantic in shark-infested waters. If the nation is blown up, how great are those ratings, Jeff? My name Jeff. How great are the ratings then, Jeff? How great? Are you getting a lot of return on investment there, Jeff? You gotta. I need to understand that. I need to understand that. But let me go ahead and reset this show before I try to get an understanding on this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Call Productions Radio. If you're in the mood to listen to this show, but you don't have time to watch it wherever it's streaming this beautiful mug of mine, go to gcpr.com. Oh no, gcpr.com. gcpr.live. There, you can hear The Sound of Coffee. You can hear The Kennedy Effect Tonight. You can hear The Villain's View. You can hear That Other Side of Information. You can hear Hurricane Girls. You can hear Rules of Nerquisition, Cold Dead Hands, Model Citizen, Model Citizen, and so many more fantastic shows on this radio station. You can also download the GCPR app for Android. We are working on the iOS version. That way you push a button and you can keep up with all of us. Ghost Claw Productions Radio, where every voice matters. This show is brought to you in part by Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs. Glitter Wigs. Incredible smelling candles and great merchandise inspired by some of your favorite content creators, myself included. Glitterwigs.com. This show is brought to you in part by California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. SmoothCA.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence. A celebration of the melanation, but remember, you do not have to be melanated to be a part of this celebration. It is day 3 of Black History Month. What better time for you to go over to MaleExcellence.com and pick yourself up some fantastic merchandise. Finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out the gear over there. It's leather jacket in 2025 for the villain, baby. Don't think I ain't going for it, baby. Don't think I ain't acting on it, baby. SomethingBlackMade.com. The Sound of Coffee shop is open and available for purchasing. Purchasing the gift. You ain't purchasing the damn shop. Go to thesoundofcoffee-shop.fourthwall.com. The official Mother F. Donald John Trump Club shirts are available. And just to piss him off just a tad bit more, there is an option for an orange shirt. The Sound of Coffee shop.fourthwall.com is your place. If you are watching on YouTube, if you are watching on TikTok, I got 3 requests. Like this show. I do this for y'all, but I am kind of a audience participation type mofo. Give me some love. Like this show. Share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your baby mama, your baby daddy, that dude you can't stand, that girl that tries to dress like you. Tiffany Stratton should have this shared by Charlotte Flair because we ain't got Charlotte at home. We ain't got Charlotte at home. Yeah, we got Charlotte at home. Da-da-da-da-da-da. If any of you watched our My Name's Caesar Bitch award-winning broadcast of the live stream of the Royal Rumble this past week, this past Saturday, you will know what that song means. We got Charlotte at home. We got Charlotte at home. It's the mama. Can we have Charlotte Flair? You got Charlotte Flair at home. And it'd be Tiffany Stratton. Now we actually have Charlotte Flair at home. So it'd be like, Tiffany, Mom, can we have Tiffany Stratton? Girl, you got Charlotte Flair at home. Why would you want some Tiffany Stratton? It is what it is.
Sit your dumb ass down.
I'm just saying. So, back to this media problem. I'm not leave Timu Tiffany. Timu Tiffany in the house. It ain't Tiffany time, it's Timu time. So let's discuss how we got here. Okay? Let's truly discuss how we got here. Our media has done nothing for us. You understand that? You see what I'm saying? They have done absolutely nothing to help us. And the reason they haven't is because they don't care. There is a part of the media apparatus that really kind of doesn't give a shit. They don't. They don't give a shit. Because to them, it's about the profit margin. To us, it's our daily lives. Okay? For us, it's our daily lives. I'm the father of 3 autistic children, all right? 3 of them. And I care about their well-being more than a lot of people will ever understand because it ain't about me. It's not about me at all. It's about them. I have 11 grandkids. 11. Because, hey, my kids like to get it in. So they make kids. Cool beans for me. It gives me a chance to be Baba. Baba, which is Arabic for father. My grandkids mean the world to me. So guess what? I want to make sure they're okay. But what I am finding so difficult to deal with is the fact that there's so many people that don't give a shit. We made a joke last night on The Villain's View. And somebody said I was out here cutting off heads, and I am. Because at our big ass age, a lot of us should know when danger approaches. I don't give a shit how many red hats danger sells you. I don't give a shit how many Bibles danger sells you. I don't care if you wear them piss-colored ass tennis shoes that danger sold you. Bitch, it's still danger. It's still danger. Like, it is still damn danger. Like, what? But A whole lot of so-called smart-ass people not only ran up in danger, but when they got there, they were like,
I'm in danger.
how the hell you gonna let a dude that you know for a fact doesn't give a shit about you win your vote? How, Sway? This man is the first politician in American history to win off of slogans. Slogans and bullshit. Listen, the myth of Donald Trump has to die. The myth of Donald Trump we got to get rid of that goddamn myth. This man sat in their face and said, I don't give a shit about you. I just care about your vote. And then he got it. Then he got it. He actually got it. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Let me put it in a little bit dirtier terms. Ladies, a zoomed in jank pic versus what you actually get in jank. He done zoomed in the picture, made his shit look like a kaiju. You finally say, all right, I'm going to give him some panties. He comes in, and that shit look like baby Godzilla, just he over here slamming your damn head up against the bedboard for 2 minutes. You done messed around and got a damn TBI and a concussion trying to screw super slow, super small Superman. Donald Trump versus what Donald Trump actually gave. Fellas, when you buy all the drinks and your balls stay as dry as the Sahara, you done bought this girl. You done paid off this woman's student loan debt. And the only thing you ever got out of it was a hearty handshake. Donald Trump talking versus what Donald Trump actually does. That's what happens. Y'all were promised a whole bunch of shit and got none of it. He gave you gonorrhea the first time, but you went and said, well, maybe he got it cleared up, and we are 13 days and a couple of hours in, and he gave you gonorrhea again. This man continues to give you the clap. Why do you continue to go back to him? She done clapped your shit so bad, every time you pee, you gotta wear flame retardant clothing and hope the toilet porcelain doesn't catch on fire. You got Drogon the Dragon in your damn pants, but you keep going back. It's so good. It's good enough to flame. Listen. Your penis looks like Johnny Storm every time you go pee. But you pee and go right back. And the media knows Typhoid Mary is out here giving out typhoid. But they're like, it's good for our business. It's so good for our business. It ain't good for the rest of us, you simple Simon Sax son of a bitches. The hell is wrong with you? Come on, man. So yeah, I'm disappointed. Don't get me wrong. I am disappointed. Everybody knew that if you gave that shit one more chance, your crotch was going to look like remember Godzilla -1? Remember how them spikes started popping out of his damn back? And then he went, that was Donald Trump the first time. And he goes, ham, and a nuclear explosion comes and blows every damn thing away. That's voting for Donald Trump a second time. You out here spouting off slogans, and your entire house is gone to the Wizard of Oz place. They don't even want anybody in Oz anymore because there's a collection of goddamn houses there from shit getting blown into it. Whole house on fire and blowing away. And then our media says it's good for our business. You know what else would be good for your business? Tell them the truth about this orange bastard. How we get here? How do we get here? This man took glass to the ear, got up, had blood all over his face. He does the fist, never surrender. He shot himself. I don't give a shit. The Secret Service got him off the ground. I know he smelled like a whole porta potty. I know the piss and shit went through that man like food through a goose. You know damn well, goddamn well, Donald Trump shot himself. Come on, man. Come on. Donald Trump's dumbass hears ping, 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 and literally falls on the ground. You know he was like,
Get to the chopper!
but he gonna get up and try to be, never surrender. Bitch, you surrendered. Your bowels surrendered to Rao. He heard ping, ping. Then his damn teleprompter said, ah! And all he caught was his ear. He falls down to the ground, loses shoes, tie comes flying off. He shot on himself. If y'all listen, he shot on himself in Notre Dame, in the cathedral. That's why people were looking at him like, hey, yo. Hey, this your man's. Hey, yo, this your man's. Yo, this your man's. Is this your man's? Because he done shot on himself in Notre Dame Cathedral. Just sitting there. Everybody's like, hey, yo. Hey, yo. That was sitting calmly in a cathedral. If you don't think glass and shit whizzing by his goddamn head did not make that man shit on himself, I have a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. I have a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Come on. That man shot himself in a cathedral. There was nothing going on in the cathedral. I think it was like, hey, we just visited Notre Dame, you know, whatever. He shot himself in a calm atmosphere with no shit whizzing by his head. You know damn well that man dropped on the ground and was like, you gotta be out your damn mind. He out here, like, I know Michael Pruitt, the groceries. He comes up with that defiant ass never surrender shit. Meanwhile, the whole Secret Service agents are trying to save this stupid ass. They're like,
He defecated through a sunroof.
you gotta be out your damn mind. You know he shat on himself. You know it. But that's never surrender, powerful, strong guy? No. It's gonorrhea man and gonorrhea woman in one body. You know, inserting anything into this person or being inserted by this person is going to lead to gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. What? Gonorrhea. 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 Gotta. Say it with me now. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. Burn. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. Burn. Gotta. Oh, gotta. Who gotta? You gotta. Gonorrhea. What? Gonorrhea. Say it again. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. What? Gotta. You gotta. You gotta. You gotta. You go. Gotta. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. Say it again. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. Say it again. You got gonorrhea the first time. Why would you sign up to get that shit again? Who? Maybe it's cleared up. No! Look at him. Does Donald Trump look like the sort of person that would divulge that information right before a sexual coitus is about to happen? No. No. That's why he likes going in. He wants to get the feel while he's handing you gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. Say it again. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. One more time. Gonorrhea. What? Gonorrhea. Say it again. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. You got gonorrhea, so you're gonna go to the health department. Got gonorrhea, gonna get a needle in your shit. That's why. The man is a damn walking plague. Goddamn Jeff Zucker gonna talk about he's bad for the nation, but it's good for ratings. So the nation can get gonorrhea so that your stock price goes up. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. What? Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. What? He gonna give you gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. Say it again. Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. One more time. The nation now out here in the health department waiting to get one of them damn long ass Q-tips that looks like a bow staff that Nightwing would use, shoved right in their shit. All up like, ah! Now we over here taking amoxicillin for the next month. Do y'all understand? Biden's term was us taking amoxicillin. We had to get one shot of penicillin in the ass. That was the election. Then the doctor was like, hey, take this amoxicillin. For how long? 4 years, stupid. And the whole time we taking the damn amoxicillin, there are people in there talking about, this amoxicillin makes me not eat eggs. The hell that got to do with the damn amoxicillin, bitch? You burning in the cooch. I'm just saying, every time I take this amoxicillin, I can't eat eggs. Then you got some other stupid son bitches over here like, I cannot take this amoxicillin because the people in Gaza don't have amoxicillin. You know the nation's on fire now, right? When we pee, whole walls of sheetrock burn. Our penis is literally Hades' staff. It's the longbow of Satan. Every time we sit down, flames come out of our ass. We had it look like firestorm every time we pee. But the people of Gaza don't have amoxicillin, so your dumb ass ain't gonna take it. We have people that say, I know burning in the crotch is like literal murder, but, it's good for ratings. I can't even pee in my house. I have to go to an industrial place, a junkyard, that processes and burns shit. And then I'm the stand-in for the next 20 minutes because flames come out of my penis. What the? So when it comes time for us to avoid what made us all inflamed in the crotch in the first place, the walking gonorrhea factory, what's the first thing some of y'all do? Maybe he cleared it up.
Bruh.
You don't know. Maybe he cleaned it up. Maybe he too went and got the shot.
Bruh.
Hold on. People can change. Maybe all we know is he probably got it fixed.
Bruh.
Well, the alternative to taking this amoxicillin all the time is to probably go over here. I'm gonna vote for syphilis.
Bruh.
The same syphilis that shows up every 4 years, takes all your money, and then disappears. Or, I'm probably gonna end up voting for the gonorrhea again. Because I don't think he's got it anymore. And plus, the amoxicillin now has a cool new bottle, but I don't know if it works. I don't know the qualifications of the new hot black bottle. It comes in some sleek, chic, middle with Asian and Pacific Islander taint. I don't know if it will work as well as the amoxicillin we've been taking for 4 years. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the guy that burned my cooch so badly, Smokehouse Subs now lives there. I'm gonna give him another chance because I think he might have changed. He might have gotten it cleared up.
Bruh.
Are you out of your goddamn minds? This goes far beyond struggle love. I want y'all to understand this. When you're that blinded, you are no longer in struggle love. You are in struggle slavery. I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. You have now hit struggle submission at this point. At this point. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. This man burned your crotch to pieces. The last time you gave him a chance, he stayed in there for about 30 seconds. And in that 30 seconds, he basically flambéed your coochie. You gave her some good. The moment you entered it, it was Dracarys all over your peni. You get it cleared up. You start taking amoxicillin because whatever hits you had your shit at flambe. They had your shit at toasty. They had your shit at Godzilla atomic breath. The sumbitch that gave you this toxic ass level of cooch or penile comes back in the picture. And because you don't like the price of amoxicillin, or you don't like the fact that the amoxicillin has a cool ass new covering on it, your dumb ass goes back to the sumbitch that gave you the cooch. Because now you are.
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
You are legally damn blind. And in 13 days, your shit is burning again. Your shit on fire. Whole ass crotch look like Godzilla's new pink fire. Oh, what? Think about that. Think about that. This son bitch went and got more nuclear fire for a war. And that man is cooking your crotch area. Every time you walk, you burn the crotch out of your pants. You are out here wearing flame retardant pants and trying to find something to match it so that you don't burn through your pants again. Is the price of that amoxicillin going down? Huh? Huh? Are the people in Gaza getting that amoxicillin now? Huh? Is the gonorrhea still good for business, media organizations? Huh? You got to be out your rabid ass mind. And this could have been prevented. The reason I make these analogies is because I'm showing y'all how easy it could have been for us not to be in this situation. I am desperately trying to show you how we could have avoided all of this. That we didn't have to be here. This is an Adele song that didn't have no reason to exist. Like this is hello from the other side and ain't nobody on the other side. It's a phone call to no one. Hello? Is anybody here? I am talking in the darkness and I don't know if I'm clear. I don't see you. Maybe you're not here. Maybe I'm talking to myself because I don't know.
These nuts.
I don't know. I don't know. It's these nuts up in this bitch. And now we have a man who has no reason to be playing with people's money. Playing with people's money. What's going on, Rebel Base, over in the YouTube chat? What's Ed? Good morning. Why is Elon Musk anywhere near my dough? I'm talking street parlance. Again, was never a gangster. I just knew them. When you got your shit stored someplace, whether it's the work or that cheese, nobody's supposed to know where it is. Because there's an easy way to get robbed if they know where the shit is. So you don't tell them. You keep your shit, you keep your work and your cheese completely separate from each other. That way, if they hit one thing, they can only get one thing. They can't get both. You don't want your shit out in the streets when you ain't controlling it, and you don't want nobody spending your damn cheese. So you keep the work in one place. You keep the cheese in another. and you don't tell nobody where each one of them is. As far as they know, you ain't got no work and you ain't got no cheese. If a man comes near where your work or your cheese is, you gonna send his ass to see a Tupac concert today. Today. You gonna listen. Let him come near your shit. Let him come near your shit.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Somebody, listen. What did Dr. Umar say? Somebody going to sleep. My God!
Shots fired!
You don't come near my shit. We got a dude that don't belong there touching my money. I'm ready to whoop Elon's ass right now. I argue with your damn mama. Do not argue with me. Like, Elon Musk is near my benefits.
Your ass and have the Bible's God watching.
Oh, I'm gonna whoop his ass. I'm gonna whoop his whole ass. Why you near my shit? That's my money. I worked for that. I broke myself for that. That's my money. Why are you over there? Why are you even in the middle of it? What the hell kind of, listen, if Elon Musk is near my cheese,
Your ass and have the Bible's God watching.
somebody gotta go. If Elon Musk, who has no reason to be near my cheese, is where, like, near my cheese, it's gonna be some misunderstandings and some goddamn furniture moving. In other words, why you even over there? Why you even over there? Hey, Elon, get your ass away from my shit for it's.
Your ass and have the Bible's God watching.
Somebody gonna get their ass whooped. What is America doing? Nothing. 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 What are the Democrats doing? Nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. There should be somebody getting their ass whooped. We should all be like, the moment we found out that Elon Musk had access to our personal information and our benefits, so listen, we would have should have been like,
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
somebody get their ass whooped. Somebody gonna get their ass whooped. And like Angry said in the TikTok chat, using efficiency as a rationale, you better efficiently get your ass away from my cheese. You better efficiently get your ass away from my bread. Democrats over here just, I'm gonna file some vigorous legislation. I'm over here like, I'm gonna file some vigorous fist up in it. Bruv.
Your ass and have the Bible's God watching.
Everybody should be hiding Bibles because we whooping ass now. Hunter, he said, I want to say this. Better health, and I finally got help with my mental health. Thank you, Thomas, for everything. Hunter, this is my job, buddy. It is my responsibility. I try to be funny. I am very profane. I'm very argumentative. I am lying in the sand that looks like the Grand Canyon and is covered with concrete. That is my line in the sand. These are the things that I believe in. I'm not trying to get anybody arrested. I'm not trying to get anybody hemmed up. But what I am trying to get y'all is angry and informed. Angry and informed. Because that is what is missing from all of the public discourse about the past 13 days. Get a better mic. Dude, this is a perfectly good mic. What are you talking about? I don't care. Hey, I don't care. If you came in here on that bullshit, I got mods. I got mods and I got a button waiting for that ass. So if you came in here respectfully, cool. If not, I'm telling you right now, don't start none, won't be none. I'm in a mood this morning. But this is the thing that I want y'all all to remember. He is purging the FBI. He is purging. Good morning, Nana. Love you. He is purging the Inspector General's office. He is purging senior officials at the FAA. He is purging senior officials in the Office of Budget and Management, OBM, the OBM office. He's purging these people looking for loyalists. He'll tell you in front of a camera it's about DEI that brought down planes and shit, while Elon Musk is literally sitting with all of your goddamn personal information, and he shouldn't have it. He should not have it. So what I am trying to do, my damnedest, is to get y'all angry. The Democrats are not going to get you angry. I'm telling you that right now, they're not. I'm telling you right now. It is my honor to help you, Hunter. It is my honor to help you. Please remember that. It is my honor. This man is looking for loyalists. He's looking for lapdogs. This is going to fundamentally change the entire landscape of everything that we do as a country going forward. And the Democrats will not get you where you need to be. This is why I said every conversation now is on the table. All of them. I don't give a shit. They're now all on the table. All of them. Y'all want to talk about race? We're going to talk about race now. It's on the table. You want to talk about trans fear, AKA, I know, B, I know. I'm using speakers and everything. But you want to talk about, oh shit, we have demonized an entire trans community? It's on the table. We can talk about it now. You want to talk about how immigrants do jobs that Americans do not want to do. They put $90 billion worth of taxes into the economy. They take nothing out of it. The myth about them getting welfare and food stamps and TANF and shit, they can't. They cannot. They pay into the system. They get nothing out of it. You want to have that conversation? Now's the time. You want to talk about how religious institutions have pitted Muslims against Jews for decades, and they have mistreated both of them. That is why our standing in the Middle East is bad. That maybe in the beginning, it was a refuge for Jewish people who have survived the Holocaust, but now it has become a cudgel to Muslim countries around the world to keep the oil flowing, keep those natural resources and natural minerals and things of that nature flowing. And they're using the Israeli/Jewish people to antagonize them. You want to have that conversation? Now's the time. Every goddamn conversation should be on the table now. All of them. All of them. Every conversation should be on the table. We have food, like the Rebel Base on YouTube just said, we have food that is rotting in the fields. We need to talk about the fact, and I mean this, it's going to hurt some feelings and I don't care. Far too many Americans, far too many Caucasian Americans are infatuated with the funny mustache man. They like what he did. They like how he did it. He showed alpha, masculine, ubermensch energy. That is a problem. That's a goddamn problem. Far too many Caucasian Americans are falling into the trap of apartheid South Africa, making these people hold papers so that they have to present it to anybody that asks it, giving them the separation of Jim Crow. They're far too infatuated and liking of the funny mustache man and the goddamn apartheid and Jim Crow America. You want to talk about it? Now we can. Because all of that led up to where we are right now. And the Democrats are not going to get you sufficiently angry enough to be informed about this shit. Because guess what? If you're too informed, they're gonna cut that the trough for their ass gets cut too. Because now we looking at them sideways like, hey bitch, you saw this happening. You saw what was about to happen. You didn't even warn us. You didn't try to fight that. You did not try to fight that. Y'all saw that fascism was sexy, and your stupid asses bought into it. You just bought the light version. There is no light version. There is no light version of fascism. Hey, SZ, I'll say it. He had one nut. All he had was one nut. No kids with one nut. Overworked, one nut. He was walking around with one nut. How you superior with one nut? How you talking shit? One nut. You can't do nothing. One nut. Your ass had one nut. How you superior? One nut. Ubermensch with one nut. Your ass had one nut. Walk around deficient one nut. You got one nut. You ain't better than me. One nut. Because I got two, you got one nut. What are you talking about? One nut. I'll say it. I will say it. I'll say it. I'll say it. Man's talking about he's superior. How? You got one nut. Walking around with one nut. Deficient ass, one nut. You ain't superior, one nut. I'm better, one nut. I got two, you got one nut. Do something with your one nut. There ain't no kids, one nut. You got one nut. Overworked, one nut. Undervalued, one nut. Bad performance, one nut. That's why you need meth, one nut. Methamphetamine in one nut. Walking around with one nut. Stupid salute with a one nut. You ain't superior, one nut. I'll say it. I will say it. All these stupid some bitches with 88 and lightning bolts and he had one nut. Walking around with one nut. Can't do nothing with one nut. Girls don't like your one nut. They don't want you, one nut. Did you say something? One nut. I'm bigger and stronger, one nut. I got two, you got one nut. I'll say it. I will say it. All my heroes had two nuts. Old funny mustache man, like Chaos said over in the TikTok chat, he could not even say
These nuts.
because he only had one of them. Oh, loneliest number nut. One testicle out there just like, how come I ain't got no friends? How come nobody want to come to my birthday party? I'm always alone in this dark room. I got plenty of room, but I ain't got nobody to share it with. Y'all are fascinated with this dude? A person with short man complex, no barbering skills, the worst mustache in human history, and one nut. He walking around with one nut. Make a salute with one nut. Maybe that was the one nut. You think he's bad? One nut. He wasn't strong yet. One nut. Did he get arrested with one nut? I will say it. I will say it. All that shit don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, I can go up and say I'm putting my balls on your forehead. He ain't taller than me, so he can't even put his one nut on my forehead. And I would put my one nut on your forehead. You're like 5'6". If I wanted to, I could kick you in your damn chest and the remainder of your ancestors would feel it. You are not more superior than me. Dude, I can drop my pants and a sack of 2 drops down. I have the rule of 2 down here. You got 1 is the loneliest nut that you ever see. This is the some bitch y'all fascinated with? This goofy ass? His barber hated him. That's why his hairstyle always looks stupid. That's why he's always moving it out of the way. How you have an emo haircut, a bad mustache, and 1 nut? Out here looking like you listen to The Cure and cry about your nut. Show me, show me, show me. I had 2 balls, but 1 is here right now. The one that's sad and lonely now. Show me where that other nut has gone. And I promise you, I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. You only have 1 nut. You don't have 2 nuts. You only have 1 nut. You don't have 2 nuts. Having 2 nuts would be great, but now I only have this 8-inch peanut. Well, you ain't got no peanut that's like damn long. I mean, if you only got 1 nut, you got like 3 inches. You'll get the true 3. I just want 1 more testicle in my sack because I'm lonely. You have an emo haircut. Your barber said, you said to your barber, hey, make me look like the stupidest son bitch walking around here. He said, say no more, fam, and cut your Tom Selleck to that shit. And you out there talking about I'm superior with 1 nut. 1 nut. He only got 1 nut. He only got 1 nut. Now it's time for the 1 nut breakdown by the 1 nut backup singers. He only got 1, only got 1. Ah, only got 1, only got 1. Ah, he only got 1, 1, 1. He only got 1 nut. He only got 1 nut. He ain't got a pair of 1 nuts. He only got 1 nut. Y'all out here admiring a G.I. Joe doll that ain't got but 1 leg. Out here fawning over a replica Optimus Prime with no head. He out here going, no, he like this. I am Optimus Prime, and you can't see me because I ain't got no head. What? You expect me to find any sympathy for that? But again, this is where we are. And I really want you to get this. Oh my God, Wolfie over in the YouTube, on the TikTok chat said Trump is so old his birth certificate says expired. God damn it, Wolfie. 3-pointer from Australia over there for Wolfie. Goofy shit. But I want y'all to think about this. It hasn't even been 14 days. At noon today, it will be. And in 14 days, the FAA has no head and no senior executives. In 13 days, Kash Patel is slated to run the Federal Bureau of Investigations, which is right now purging itself of senior officers in field offices, getting rid of the 6 senior members of the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and wants to prosecute anybody involved in the January 6th prosecutions. The Department of Justice is changing. The Department of Energy is changing. The Department of Commerce is changing. The head of the Department of Homeland Security is Kristi Noem, a woman who popped a puppy for being too enthusiastic with a goddamn chicken, and then her bloodlust wasn't sated enough, so she went and knocked off a goat, but messed that up, went back to the truck, got another shell, and finished the job. She is walking around here in the stupidest damn hat I've ever seen in my, I need to track this so I can come back. Yes, you can come back and watch it. She was walking around talking about it's a new sheriff in town. If y'all don't leave Westerns the F alone, ladies and gentlemen, the United States is not the Wild Wild West. I know some of y'all want to be like Matt Dillon with your 6-shooter at high noon. Some of y'all can't even get off your couch at midday. Sit your dumb ass down. Out here talking about pistols at dawn. Bitch, you can't wake up. That's why you ain't got no damn job. Talking about at dawn. I'll be up at dawn because I used to be up at dawn during the Army. You won't get up until about noon. I'll be sitting around waiting, playing with my pistol, waiting on your stupid ass to get up. America voted for more gonorrhea. And I'm holding the protest voters to account. I'm holding our media to account. And I'm holding the opposition party to account. That is a stain you will never get rid of. That is, seriously, as far as I'm concerned, it'll never happen. It will never happen. I'm not letting y'all forget this. I'm not. Yes, it seems petty, but it needs to be done. Petty and shame have to be the language of the day, because if not, all is going to end up happening. We have a midterm election next year. Boy's name is a picture of Musk incel teenage engineers and blue sky. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna look at it. We have to start shaming these goddamn people. Your line in the sand needs to be, yeah, I don't want to talk to you. You voted for him, screw you. It might be family members, but now you know where they stand. Why are they still family members? Why? Why? If you voted for this shit, we can't be friends, man. I'll put it this way. A lot of y'all don't want to break up friendships. I understand that. You don't want to break up familial bonds. Again, I understand that. If that's a bridge too far for you, make it known to those who voted for this that you don't trust them. Take inspiration from the last Future and Metro Booming album. We don't trust you. We don't. We do not trust you. And we never will. The one and only T. Nathan over in the TikTok chat says, you cannot shame people who have no shame. I am punching in the face. Yeah. We voted for gonorrhea. Our news organizations who are now corporatists, they're not liberal, they are corporatist, are telling us it's perfectly okay that we got gonorrhea. We can survive. It's been 4 years. Cenk Uygur, who I have a personal beef with, and will continue to have a personal beef with until I get a chance to one-on-one. Cenk Uygur was like, we have to stop scaring people. It's really not as bad as you guys are making it out to be. There is no concentration camps. He said this, and then a day, maybe on the same day, I'm not even sure. Trump said that he wanted to put 30,000 migrants in Guantanamo Bay. And for the very first time since relations between Cuba and the United States were formed and got bad, the Cuban government said, no, we will not be a part of your atrocities. They said no. No. They said no. I have been to Gitmo. I was in the USS Mount Whitney. I went to Gitmo at least 3 times. At least 3 times. I don't know what the desert part of it looks like, but I do know what the dock part looks like. I went there 3 times. A United States command ship in Cuban waters at Guantanamo Bay. But this is the one time they said, no, you will not put us in the middle of your bullshit. We voted for gonorrhea. All the little social media people that are coming back on TikTok and shit like that. I want to see that girl that called black people colonizers for what's going on in Gaza. I want to see her. I want to see her now. Now. When Donald Trump is telling Egypt and Syria and Lebanon to take Palestinians out of Palestine. I want to see her say that we are colonizers now. Because it's not us that did that. It's the guy you voted for. It's the guy you voted. When you voted for Jill Stein, you basically voted for his ass. If your dumb ass said on election day that there wasn't a difference, you gave us all gonorrhea. You gave every one of us a case of gonorrhea. Now you got to live with it. Now you got to live with it. I will get in your face. I don't give a shit. I will tell you you're wrong. I will tell you I don't trust you. You don't want to break up familial bonds, fine. But make sure you tell anybody and everybody that voted for that son bitch, I don't trust you. And don't say it as a protest. Oh, I don't trust. No, mean it. You took your punk ass into a voting booth and voted for this shit. A man who is blaming diversity, equity, inclusion for a midair collision that killed 69 goddamn people. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I will never leave my purse around you. I will never leave my kids around you. I don't want to be around you alone. I don't trust you. All them people that want to come on TikTok now and divert the conversation to food or makeup, I don't trust you. I will never forget what you did. The whole nation is burning in the cooch because of you. I will never trust you. I will never break bread with you. I will never be in solidarity with you. If there's an organization and I find out your ass is a part of it, I'm out of it. I am out of it. You didn't vote smart. You voted stupid. You voted selfishly. If you are a news organization that tried to minimize the danger this simple Simon Sachs son of a bitch could do, I don't trust you. I don't. I will look you in the face. I don't give a shit. I will tell you, I don't trust you. Because I know what's in your heart now. And what is in your heart now is if it's good for business, it's good for us. Damn everybody that has to watch this shit. Damn everybody that has to live it. You voted for this? Elon Musk now has the ability to shut off your money. Shut off your cheddar. Shut off your cheese. shut off your chickens. He does. And he has your personal information to do it. A man who has literally no security clearance to be where he is and being in the situations that he is, he's there now because you voted for it. And I don't trust you. I don't. I'm sorry. There's never going to come a time where I ever will. All the people that are organizing marches and protests and shit, y'all need to start vetting. The marches and protests should be for people who voted or who voted for Vice President Harris. Don't let the Jill Steiners come sliding in. Don't let the RFKers come creeping around the corner. And damn sure don't let the Trump supporters come around the corner. Don't. If you see somebody who voted for Jill Stein because of Palestine, you make goddamn sure they don't be in your march. The march itself as a whole is a day late and a dollar short to begin with. Now you're just playing defense. But there's going to be a lot of people in those marches all across America that voted and put us here. They ain't going to say it because the public backlash is a little bit too much. It's like Scott Storch's baby mama. She's now realizing that you can't just walk around saying bullshit without there being consequences. Now, we all have to suffer the consequences of people voting for gonorrhea. We now have to argue on the merit of human rights. Trans people now have to justify their existence again. Black folks now have to be, now we got to work 4 times as hard to get half again. Latino people have to argue their relevance in this country again. Some of y'all are walking around here knowing what you did and don't want to deal with it. You don't want to own it. You're too scared. You know how bad it could have been, but you were selfish. And you voted selfishly, and you know you did. Now look at you. Now look at you. Running, hiding, wanting to talk about everything else. Now you want unity. Now you're looking for accomplices and not allies. No. I don't trust you. I'm not asking anybody that watches or listens to this show to trust to be like I am and not trust these people. I'm not asking y'all to do that. This is not the show where I get a chance to tell you what to do. I'm not that person. This ain't Sean Hannity. This ain't Mark Levin. This ain't nothing like that. I do this morning show because number one, I like getting up in the morning and entertaining. I'm a funny kind of guy. 2, I want you angry. I want you angry. Whatever form that anger takes is all right with me. But I want you angry. And third, and most importantly, I want you to research and know who is coming in your face. They're going to show up. They're going to want unity. They're going to want it because now the group they belong to has been hurt. When you see these people, make sure you tell them to their face, I don't trust you. I will never turn my back on you because I don't know whether or not you'll pat me on it or stick a knife in it. I don't trust you. Your values are piss poor, and I know it now. Your belief system is predicated on what hurts you as opposed to what hurts everyone. I know it now, and I don't trust you. I will fight for the people that you belong to, but as far as I'm concerned, you are dead to me. You are. You are a ghost whispering in my ear, and I don't even trust the ghost. Like, think about this. Women are now having to justify controlling their own goddamn bodies and having privacy in a doctor's office. We have let people who are nowhere near religious enter the chat, enter the process of making laws. And some of y'all voted for that. So I'm in the show saying this. I don't trust some of y'all. Not, I don't, I'm sorry. There's some people listening to this show right now that know what they did. I want you to understand, I don't trust you. I don't. I don't trust you. I want you in front of me so that I can see you. I will never go to a march with you. I will never stand in solidarity with you. I will never stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Because I have to fight to be a black man in America, a disabled veteran who deserves the pay that I get, the father of 3 autistic children, the father of 8 beautiful human beings that deserve to be able to have something in this country that their father and their mother have worked and bled and sweated for. I now have to fight for trans people. Some include some of my closest friends. I now have to fight for them to simply be able to go to a goddamn bathroom without being harassed. I have to fight for the validation of black women because they were right. They were right. You were wrong. You didn't want to listen to them. You did not want to take the advice of a black woman because she was black. And don't give me any other goddamn excuse. You could have had a highly intelligent woman president who literally has worked in every branch of the government. All of them. But you didn't want that because of your little thing. You didn't want that because of Gaza. You didn't want that because of the price of eggs. You didn't want that for fictional, stupid shit. She's not black enough. She's not Pacific Asian and Pacific Islander enough. Who's her dad? Oh, she slept with Willie Brown. Oh, she slept with most of fucking California. Excuse my French angry. I'm sorry, but I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated. You voted against that woman. Who, no, she wasn't the savior to fix everything. But maybe she could have started it. You voted against it. You voted against her. You voted against the advice of black women who have never been wrong. When it comes to politics, they have been spot on every goddamn time. And some of y'all didn't listen. So I don't trust you. I don't. If you are in my presence, I'll make it very aware that I don't trust you. I don't trust you around my dogs. I don't trust you around my car, my truck. I don't trust you around my house. I don't trust you, period. Going forward, we're going to have to fight. We're going to have to fight, kids. Because it's almost 14 days as of noon today. We're going to have to fight. We're going to have to fight strategically. We're going to have to fight angrily. We're going to have to fight passionately. We're going to have to fight with knowledge. And we're going to have to fight without being nice to these people. But understand, some of the people that are standing shoulder to shoulder with you, some of the people standing shoulder to shoulder with you started this shit. They're the reason you have to fight. Your news media failed you. It's time to tell them that. Turn off the television. Don't renew the subscription to the newspaper. Send a clear message. When you start messing with their bread, then they'll start listening to you. Turn the damn television off. Co-sign the Morning Joe to the ashes. Co-sign the Jake Uger and Anna Kasparian to the ashes. And while you're there, tell them, I don't trust you anymore. I don't. When you see these people on TikTok, the ones that were all anti-Kamala Harris, shame them. Get in a comment section and say, I remember what you did and I don't trust you. Because if we don't tell these people this shit, it's just going to keep happening. It's just going to keep happening. I woke up November 6th of 2024 with that line from V from Vendetta in my head. So I remember the 5th of November. Some of y'all will never get any grace from me. Some of you will only get disrespect from me. Now you know why. Whatever you got to do, if you got to download or clip this so that you can send it to your friends and family, I'm going to say it again. I don't trust you, and I never will. You put us here. I do not forget. I do not forgive. And I will never stand next to you. I'll always stand behind you. Because I can't trust that your ass will not put a shiv in my back while I'm walking. I don't trust you. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the people you know did this. It's 4 words. Oh no, it's 5. Oh, it's 4. I don't trust you. Tell them. Tell them. Let it be known. Never. And with that, I gotta end this show. Here's my dirty narcissistic grifting, as USMC Angry Veteran would say. If you like what I am doing here, if you enjoy this content and would like to help with it, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep this thing going. I've already talked about Dim Dogs. There's going to be the video set. There's going to be a Patreon exclusive. In addition, I am uploading some of the art that the AI generator Wonder and myself came up with. I'm going to be selling that. I got a lot of them. I got a whole ton of them stuck in my phone, and I got to get them all out. Some of them will come with signatures. I'm going to try to sign all of them, but they will come with signatures, and they're going to be going like $3 to $5 a pop. But it helps me keep the lights on. It helps me keep the videos on going. It helps me keep all of this working. So think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. The show has been brought to you in part by Glitterwix. Go to glitterwix.com and check out some of the incredible merchandise and candles inspired by some of your favorite content creators, myself included. My candle is called Villainous. Please check it out. This show is brought to you at glitterwix.com. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth California. Skincare products will make you look and feel your absolute best. SmoothCA.online. The show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence. It is Black History Month. I am Black History 24/7. My hero for this year of 2025, my Black History hero is Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu. Look him up. You will understand why I picked him. So this will be the best time for you to go to Melanated Excellence and check out some of the gear. Pick it up for Black History Month, melexcellence.com. Finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out some of the gear they got over there. I know you're going to love that. I ain't even going to try to front. I know you're going to love that stuff over there. Leather Jacket 2025 from me. Somethingblackmade.com. And remember, the Sound of Coffee shop is available. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, -shop.fourthwall.com. Check out some of the gear. The official MF Donald J. Trump Club t-shirt is available, also in orange. Check that out. What do we say every single day, kids? My daughter just got here, so I'm on my way to Volkswagen to check out my wife's car. What do we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. I would like to thank my coffee beans for being here. Without you guys, we're just drinking chicory. I told y'all, Without you guys, I'm just a guy talking in a microphone, drinking chicory. So I thank my coffee beans for being here. I thank the percolators for showing up and showing out. Best studio audience ever. I will see you all tomorrow morning. This has been the Sound of Coffee on Ghost Cloud Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. Have a safe, productive, beautiful, and strong day. Remember, the words are, I don't trust you. You know who to say it to, and you know who to say and why to say it. I love you guys. Be safe. I will see y'all in the morning. Love, peace, and hair grease.